Hey y'all, welcome back to Love from Leo. So today is Friday and I wanted to make a video or a tarot reading that specifically caters to the energy of Friday, which is Venus energy. So this is love, attraction, money, luxury, and all of those good things, right? Possessions. So I thought in honor of Venus Day Friday, I would use this deck here to kind of see whatever comes out. So I'm going to call it Freestyle Friday Tarot or something like that. I don't know, something cheesy. If you have a better name, drop it down below in the comment section. So what we're going to do is I'm going to pull 6 cards total. The first 4 will be the fire element, the water element, the earth element, and then lastly the air element. Okay. So the fire element card is going to show basically how you want to be seen, what your initial will is. And then we're going to see with the water element, this is going to be the feelings of how you feel about certain things and also what's hidden about the situation that you may not be trying to recognize. The third card will be the earth element, which is the possessions, how whatever you're trying to obtain and attract, because this is Friday, whatever you're trying to attract, how is that going to manifest within your life? How is it going to affect your life? And also what materials that you may or may not be aware of that can help you get to this point. The last and final element card will be the air card. It'll be what your mental focus is, but also it'll tell who can you actually get advice from, who can you communicate with that can help you get to the stages you want to be in. And then like I said, the 5th and 6th card will be the obstacle, the 6th card will be how you can cross that out and how everything is going to turn out. So let's just see what happens, and I hope you enjoy this reading. Okay, so the first card we got so far with the fire is the grief card. So with grief, we have the Libra energy here, okay? So you may be sad about a Libra, or maybe you feel like you're showing up as a person who is wanting to either separate from somebody that you have been attached to in a relationship, or it could also be saying there's a communication factor that is prohibiting you from moving on to the next phase that you need to be in within some sort of relationship within your life, because Libra rules the relations, how you connect with other people, how you relate to other people. We're going to get more deep, but I just want to start stating whatever I'm seeing. So this is the fire energy that we have. Grief. You could also be self-sabotaging. There could be some heartbreak for some of you. Some of you guys are showing up as struggling when it comes to relationships because there is Saturn energy on here as well. So water. So how you're feeling. Hidden desires. We have stability. So you may feel as though you are searching for some type of stable connection, obviously with the stability card, but there's also a sense of you wanting to feel proud of where you are staying, like your home life. I feel like with the stability card, it's also showing that you have fears that you won't be able to maintain your household, or maybe even purchase a household for some of you. And if it's not a home literally, maybe it's just your home life, like your family. You feel like there's a lot of loose ends. You feel like people that you're connected to, that you are related to rather, you're having a really shaky ground with them. Maybe you don't have as much of a solid connection as you would like to. Yes? Some of you are looking for a stable connection in a relationship, but you aren't able to actually admit that to yourself. So for example, you could be like the player type and now you want to settle down, but you can't really feel that. You won't let yourself really absorb that idea. You're like, I'm not settling down. I'm not doing that. All right, so let's see with the earth energy. Here it is. Okay, so we have the Ace of Earth for your Earth card. So beautiful. So money. I'm looking at money here. I definitely feel like there's a sense of you wanting to, you feel as though, or you need to work on how you get your money. Like you need to enhance that. Now, this is very common for most people, right? But I see specifically with this Saturn energy that I'm seeing at the top left corner, Capricorn here, Virgo, Taurus, Earth energy. I feel as though, and then with the crystals, if you look at this card here, there's crystals here. Now, to get to crystals, you have to go to a certain part of the earth with digging. You also have to go to certain climates where there's enough heat or pressure in order to make these crystals. And so you going through these struggles, I feel like is something that you, that's something you have to do in order to reach whatever these milestones are that you're trying to obtain, especially if you're trying to get a home, especially if you're trying to solidify a relationship. Your funds is something that you need to work on. But also with the earth element here, this earth card, I do feel the need to say that there is a sense of you needing to tap back into your roots. There's a sense of you needing to go back down a level. So maybe some of you guys are a little too detached from your emotional or root chakra, for that matter. Like, you're disconnected from others. You're disconnected from the feeling of just being happy, or being around people that make you feel happy, or even dancing, things like that. Ways of expressing yourself in the most primal ways. I feel like you're very disconnected from that. So let's go ahead and look at your air element card. So your air element is the focus, your mental focus, and maybe who you can speak to have advice from. Daughter of air. Beautiful. We got the daughter of air. So there's no particular there's no particular zodiac sign on here. So maybe the people that you can reach out to are just people that you know are strategic, and they actually are moving towards something that you want to move towards. So don't ask people that you see are not living the life that you don't want to live. But with the daughter of air, I feel like you're open and you're focused on the possibilities to come in the future. I think you have not yet learned how to use your sword. And when I say your sword, I mean your mental, your mind. You're still learning how that works, your intellect. And so you're probably learning how all of this stuff works in the first place when it comes to buying a home, or working and communicating, especially to other people that you are connected to, or you should be connected to. Now, this card can also talk about how you will work through whatever it is that you want so that you get what you want. Now, the daughter of air, this is a very logical energy, but it's also about you being willing and able to see different outcomes. You're not so stuck on one type of outcome. Like, you see that there's many outcomes that could be involved in this. And so with this, the beauty in that is that you can actually find different outcomes. You can find different outlets, different routes, alternative routes, different plans in order to get to whatever you are trying to get to. So it's not like you're in a situation where there's only one way to get to it, and if you can't get that, then you're just not going to get it. There's multiple ways. So I feel like, especially if you're trying to get money right now, you don't have to work one job. You don't have to just do one hustle. You can have side hustles. You can have things that you do that you really love and you make money from them. You could have your normal 9 to 5. It really depends on how bad do you want it and what are you going to do to actually get to that point, because I feel like a lot of you are limiting yourself. And the daughter of air is a fresh energy of thoughts, of new abundant thoughts that you can have to get to your next goal. You have to imagine them first and then bring them to reality. So remember that everything is not just 3D. You have to have some type of mindset that gives you some type of imagery of whatever you're trying to have or obtain, and then you make that happen. So let's look at number 5. So the number 5 card is going to be your obstacle. Illusion. So interesting. We have the illusion card. We have Scorpio here. Illusion. So this is a very interesting card. I feel like you've been going through so many things for so long, or you've been on the same path for so long, that you're starting to just see things. Like, you're starting to not really understand what's real and what isn't. So for example, if you've had a job for, 4 years, that's the only thing that you're able to visualize. So anything you try to imagine outside of a year or two from here, you're kind of like, that's not possible. I can't do that. So I think what's happening here is, usually illusion means that you are making up stuff, but I think you're just so stuck in your daily routine that you haven't been able to separate that mindset and go to another way of how to make money, because I feel like it's all about more money or more income revenue, so you don't have to spend so much time working so hard. So if you're a part of that generation or that thought process that you have to work to get where you want to go, yes, this is true, but there's also a way to work smarter to get where you're trying to go as well. So I think it's really just going to come down to you finding different outlets and different ways to make money in order to obtain the thing that you want as well. So it's kind of like, who are you? What do you like to do? And how can you profit from that while helping others? That's what you should be asking yourself. So the number 6 card we have is the end result. So how is all of this going to end up for my beautiful viewers? Domination. It looks like you're going to have some power struggles, but at the end of the day, you're definitely going to set foot out and make things happen in the way that you see them, your vision, new vision. So a lot of people may not agree with this, but this is your vision, okay? This is what you want to do. I feel like there's a sense of exalting that you're going to be experiencing. Like you're going to be pushing your own visions out there, and they're going to be very unorthodox, I feel. Maybe for the people around you, or even just for yourself. Like yourself might be fighting you in ways that you don't really understand. It's like, why won't you let me be better? Why won't you let me do things that I want to do? And it's because it's unorthodox. It's something that's new. The Aries energy is on here. Aries is all about stepping foot into a whole new adventure, a whole new way of seeing things, the vision, the feeling about things, and not really caring what other people have to say, because if they did care, then none of these things would be in existence today. And so that's the energy that's going to happen with this. You're going to have to step out and do things on a whole different level. Aries rules Aries in tarot is the Fool energy. So the Fool is not literally dumb. It's just someone who's so fresh to something that's so new and different to them that they literally have to step out on faith and walk like they're blindfolded to go into these new avenues to really experience themselves, but also gain wisdom, because they're fresh, they're innocent to a certain extent. So it's kind of like just setting a new way to make something happen for yourself and not caring how other people view you. It's like when you're a teenager and you step out in the world and you think you know everything, but you learn lessons along the way. But at the end of the day, that fresh, vibrant energy that you have, everybody wants it, because everyone wants to feel that way again, that young, fresh energy. And so I feel like you're going to be starting something. For those of you who have been feeling grief, who have been feeling like they don't know where to go, they don't know what to do, that's going to change. It's going to shift. But you have to realize that you're looking for something stable. So all of this, for example, for all of the people that are like, I want something stable, but I'm just working these dead-end jobs because that's what's helping me right now. If you want things to change, you have to change your direction. You have to change your choices that you're making. You know, you have to switch all of that up. What's something I always try to tell people: if you are not happy with the way things are flowing in your life, you have to change the current. So your current job, your current lifestyle, your current eating habits, your current people around you, all of that. Literally change the flow of your life and then complain if it doesn't work out. But if you're doing the same things, you can't really complain because you haven't changed anything. So yeah. Hope that helped you guys. Hopefully this is something that you guys actually like. If you enjoyed these type of readings, make sure you leave a thumbs up so I can do more of these. Share these, like them, subscribe to the channel, all that good stuff. If you would like to have a private reading with me, you can email me at lovefromaleo@gmail.com and say, hey, I'm looking for a private reading. If you want to have private readings on a monthly basis, like every single month on whatever you want, you can sign up for my patreon.com/lovefromaleo. And yeah, we'll go from there. Thank you so much for watching this video. I really do love you all, each and every one of you, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.